This is a review, a head-to-head matchup. Double Big Mac versus double quarter pounder with cheese. Double Big Mac comes in the traditional Big Mac box. Clearly beefier with 4 patties. Still has a special sauce, lettuce, onions, pickles, cheese, all on a sesame seed bun. Double quarter pounder with cheese. McDonald's is known for their quarter pounders, but this is obviously the double version of it. Quarter pounders are made fresh nowadays from McDonald's, but it's still a classic sandwich, at least the individual quarter pounder. I'm a fan of the double quarter pounders. I've been getting them since I was about 9, 10 years old. Once they stopped making the Arch Deluxe, I'm like, hey, let me get this double quarter pounder. Different times, I was hungry. I would get a couple double quarter pounders because I really wasn't a fan of the fries. But as I got older, I started enjoying the fries more. Put ketchup on it, etc. But yeah, I've been getting a double quarter pounder with cheese for quite some time. Big Macs, they're cool. I was getting those around the same time, but always preferred the meatiness of the double quarter pounders and the savoriness of all of that beef. But yeah, this is what it is. They both are 720 calories. Some people say calories don't matter. It's about micros and micros and however these things are made, what kind of ingredients, protein, vegetables, vitamin, whatever kind of ratios you want to get into, but these are both 720 calories. We assume the Big Mac has more carbs because of the sauce, extra piece of bread, and more sodium because of the Big Mac sauce. We assume more protein since each individual quarter pounder patty tends to be weighs more than 2 of the traditional hamburger patties. But this is a head-to-head matchup. It's about taste. $5.69 for the double Big Mac before taxes. $5.99 for the double quarter pounder before taxes. 2 delightfully looking sandwiches, and we try them out head to head. 30 cents price difference. Which one should you be getting? Let's go ahead and get into it. Iceberg Gym back at y'all with another one. Head to head matchup. Double quarter pounder with cheese versus the double Big Mac. $5.99, $5.69, both 720 calories. We're going to see which one should you be getting. Both iconic in their own right, be it the traditional Big Mac and be it the quarter pounder sandwich. Since we don't have the Arch Deluxe anymore, these are the 2 franchise sandwiches, if you will. I've always been a fan of the double quarter pounder with cheese because I like that meatiness, savory, juiciness since I was about 9, 10 years old. Big Mac is cool. You get it here and there. But this one's going to be more meatier, obviously, because you have double the amount of patties going from 2 to 4. This is what it looks like. Head to head. Which one should you be getting? Is this one worth 30 cents more? We'll find out. Alrighty. Let's take a bite of a new kid on the block, if you will. Oh, the double Big Mac. And here's a double quarter pounder with cheese. Make sure you see that delightfulness. But we'll take the first bite from the double Big Mac. Double Big Mac. Double quarter pounder with cheese. All right. Going in. Woo. Okay, I really got to open up wide for that. I do appreciate the extra patties. More meatiness to it. Some people may not like the fact that you can't taste the sauce as much because the sauce is what makes the Big Mac iconic. But you can still taste the sauce. But you get more immediate goodness for $1. For $1 extra. I actually prefer this way, because sometimes I feel that a Big Mac sauce can be a little too overpowering, if you will. Now, people said they had a bigger Big Mac with the Grand Mac a few years back. Though this one's clearly easier to make, because you already have the process for the regular standard cheeseburgers, so you just add on 2 more. And I'm sure this one will stick around longer than the Grand Mac. And the Little Mac will stick around longer because these are the same standard burger patties. It's less training, less teaching, less memorization involved for the people that actually construct the sandwiches, cook the sandwiches in the back. All right. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Double quarter pounder with cheese, my favorite thing to get. The thing I would get for years, especially coming up. I mean, honestly, I got into the dollar menu as I got older and just wanted to have, some extra change, or, your college age, you're hanging out, and eat something after partying, if you will. Hey, you get something off the dollar menu, but in a normal circumstance, any other time, hey, I would prefer this. But let's take a bite of this. See how it holds up in this against the double Big Mac. Just meat, cheese, onions. There are some pickles on this, but you can just get down to that savoriness of the burger. That's what I like. I enjoy my protein, my meat. I could almost deal with an Atkins diet, if you will. If I was to, do something along those lines, an Atkins diet, a lot of meat, little carbs, so. Besides the obvious fatigue you get from eating a lack of carbs, but point is, I like meat. Double Big Mac, double quarter pounder with cheese. Let me take another bite of the Big Mac, double Big Mac, if you will. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying this combination of flavors. It makes the pickles more enjoyable for me, because the pickles have that little tang and the zest, and sometimes it can be overpowering. We have a little bit of meat on there, but this is a good balance. And it's 30 cents cheaper than the double quarter pounder. Let me go back into this. It's going to be a tough call. Tough call. I'm weighing my options. It's a tough one. I know the meat's prepared differently with a quarter pounder. It's prepared fresh now. small patties aren't necessarily made, fresh. Not made to order fresh. But I reached my conclusion. As a guy that enjoys both of these sandwiches, today, the double Big Mac wins out. Just that flavor combination, be it media, be it this immediate sandwich, it makes certain things less potent in terms of the pickles, in terms of the sauce. It makes it more of a condiment instead of the sauce and the pickles taking over the sandwich. I like it. Double Big Mac, good idea. I would take that today over the double quarter pounder with cheese. Save yourself 30 cents and get more flavor, more robustness to the flavor. Now, while I do enjoy the meat, the juiciness of this quarter pounder meat, but I feel like my mouth wouldn't get as bored with this. I'd probably eat more of these double Big Macs because of the interesting combination of flavors, if you will. Just things in the right amount. So, in this battle, double Big Mac wins out of the double quarter pounder with cheese. But they're both good sandwiches. Something I would both get. But the double Big Mac wins this time. That's my take. Iceberg Jim out. Deuces.